What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Friday, February the 25th, 2022. And we're going to do an update on IPC today. Y'all know what it is, Intelligence Prime Capital. I got a few things that I learned that I want to try to talk about just a little bit, but what I really want to do is provide the resources for you guys to go and see it for yourself and hear it for yourself. I received a YouTube link, and I'm going to share it with you guys so you guys can watch it on your own. But it's a conversation between one of the leaders in India and the marketing director of IPC. And this was 2 days ago, all right? And in this YouTube video, it really does address a lot of the questions that a lot of you may have. And it was like an open forum. People were putting their questions up, or the moderator was putting their questions up, and the marketing director, Eddie, was answering them. Everything from why don't you see the COO and the CEO and all these people on YouTube or Zoom calls and stuff like that, to the withdrawal issues, to the support team issues, all of that is addressed in some way or some form of fashion in this YouTube video. And I'm going to leave the link for that. Before I get started talking about what's going on in my interpretation, I want to remind everybody that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more, nothing less. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. So let's talk about it. So in this video, and I'm going to try to send it to myself really, really quickly. It's called Meeting with Mr. Eddie, Marketing Director of IP Capital, Eye-Opening Session. All right, and I'm going to try to share it with myself here so that I can put the link out for you guys to see. But so many questions were answered, everything from why the COO and all the different leaders of the platform, they're not coming out and they're not talking. He answers that question, and I thought the answer was pretty interesting. On top of that, he talked about withdrawals and how there was some withdrawal issues, right? So I received an email, and this is from someone named Matthew McCullough, I believe. And forgive me, Matthew, if I'm saying your name wrong or if I'm sharing information that I shouldn't be, but I felt like this should definitely be shared with a lot of people that may be dealing with these issues. But the first, well, I'll just see if I can show you guys really quickly. I was just going to read it, but I figured, why not just show you guys? And then I'm going to share some resources with you guys. All right. So this was, it seemed like it was I don't know if it was a blast or if it was just forwarded to me or whatever. Right. But I got it. And I'm kind of glad that I did, if everything works out correctly and if I'm thinking about this the right way. Right. Okay. So here's my email. Right. And it says, this is from Matthew McCullough, and it says, "Hello, team. I want to appreciate the management of Intelligence Prime Capital for all their tireless effort to ensure the majority of the payment issue is now sorted. However, we released that a few members' payment is outstanding till date. Therefore, we apologize for the inconvenience this might have caused due to IT glitches. On this note, for few people awaiting payment from Saturday to Tuesday withdrawal, kindly complete the form through the link provided below. Enter the exact withdrawn as details submitted will be verified. Also, take a screenshot of your payment history indicating payment made, failed, or rejected while you have not received. Note that your account will be blocked if you attempt to submit failed or pending payment requests while you have been paid. Therefore, log into your Binance account or other wallet to check your money has been paid before submission." Okay. And then it leaves a Google Docs link, right? So when I first thought about this, when I first saw this, I was like, okay, how do I even know that this is real? How do I know that this isn't somebody just, trying to take advantage of the FUD going on in IP Capital? So my first thought was, I don't know about submitting my information anywhere. But then I said, okay, well, let's see what they're asking for, right? Now, if it's blatantly obvious stuff that's a scam, like information like your passwords, and I already know I have Google Authenticator set up, so they have no way of getting my Google Authenticator codes or anything like that. So let's see what they were asking for, right? So I opened the Google Docs document, and it says outstanding payment. It has the logo up here, which anybody can do. So this is all my thought process while I'm looking at it for the first time. It says this form should be completed for those whose payment has been delayed from Saturday the 20th to Tuesday the 22nd. Do not complete this form if you initiated withdrawal today or tomorrow. Also, remember to upload your payment report showing failed, rejected, or pending. All right? And, of course, it has my email address here because this was set up. So then I was looking at what it was asking for, okay? So it was asking for my full name, okay? Full name had to be disclosed during KYC. So I don't have a problem with that. Email address. My email address obviously has to link up with my account, right? It has to be the email address on file. Amount withdrawn, okay? Only I would know how much that amount was because only I have access to that. And then USD withdrawal address on IPC. So who has access to the address that you put on IPC? Only you. All right? Now, does that raise any security risk for me? Is it asking me for passwords? No. Is it asking me for, it's asking me for my withdrawal address. It's not asking me to send any money. It's not asking me any personal questions, like stuff that would be like a secret password or whatever would give them access to my account. It's literally just asking me for the pertinent information to my withdrawal. And then, of course, the screenshot of payment report. So what I did, right, I went to my IPC Capital account, and I went to my reports, and I went to fund transaction history, right? And the cool thing about what IPC already has is if you go to, let's say, withdrawal from wallet, right? That's where I'm searching for it. And this is the payment that says it's been made, but I have not received this one yet. These two I have. This $10,000, I got it. This $1,154, I got it, right? Now, it does say February 19th, but I believe it's the 20th in this time, in Eastern time or in American time. And I'm not sure if this team is, and I'll get to the team part of it because there's more to that email. But I just wanted to share with you guys that this is where you find that pertinent information for you, right? So wherever your withdrawal didn't clear, whatever wallet address you have on your thing, and only you can, and by the way, I've already submitted my request. So anybody else that tries to submit it after me is just going to be flagged because that would be dumb for you to try to hack my stuff. It's tied to my email address. Anyway. So that's where you find that. And then the cool thing about it is I can literally click PDF and it will produce a PDF file for me that has these transactions on it. So what I did, I just went ahead, got the PDF, and I went back and I sent it. Let me move this down. I sent it in as a screenshot and I pressed submit. And with that, all that being, it said never submit passwords through Google Forms. Like Google Forms seems to be a good, a trusted way to have this kind of information get to the right people. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and fill that out, and I sent it in. And we're going to see what happens, and I'm also going to leave the link to the Google Docs in the description of the video, as well as the YouTube link to this video that you guys got to watch with the interview with the question answer with the leader in India and the marketing director from IPC. There's a lot of great information in there. So with that being said, that's what I did. And I wanted to provide you guys with those details as well, just in case you're one of those people that's still waiting on your deposit. Now, I understand that there's going to be people that aren't really waiting on a deposit or haven't checked their wallet to see if they got it. Please make sure that you do that first. If you haven't checked your wallet to see if you got it, you need to do that first. I know I haven't got it. I would know if I would know if I had a jump of 4.5K in my wallet. So I know I haven't got it, but I filled out the form, and we're going to see what happens. Let me get back to the email. So that was the email, and I decided to go ahead and fill that out. So I said, you know what? It's not asking me for any crazy information. I'll go ahead and fill that out. But then there was a follow-up email, and it gave me a good telegram for IPC. So this IPC Telegram group has information on calls, and then I saw Passive Avengers news, and I've seen Passive Avengers in the space. So what I want to say is, first of all, Matthew McCullum, thank you. If that's your real name, I hope it is. Thank you for sending me this. I know that you could have only seen or possibly seen my video to know to get in touch with me, or somebody had to share it with you. So I want to say thank you, and hopefully this process can not only help me, can help others, and people will see in that interview that the marketing director said that the first priority of IPC is fixing the withdrawal issues first. The second priority is fixing the support issues. All right, so they're trying to make sure everybody's getting paid, right? And remember, it's Friday, y'all. So tonight into tomorrow, we're talking about profits. We're talking about management bonuses. We're talking about getting towards the close of the month where the global bonus is going to be released. And in this interview, he's talking about plans that he has up till June, you know, what their sustainability, what he believes their sustainability is. But you have to watch the whole video, all right? So it's very important that you do that. I'm going to leave the link for the video in the description. Don't worry. It'll be the first thing. The second thing will be the Google Docs. Please do not share any passwords in Google Docs. It's literally asking you for very specific information, and it will be verified. To my knowledge, it will be verified. So I have no problem with that because I have a legit case. If you don't have a legit case and you're trying to take advantage of the system, chances are you're going to be caught. So try not to do that. These resources are only for the people that need them. All right. It seems to me that Intelligence Prime Capital is trying to fix the withdrawal issues, and then they're going to be trying to. And remember, this live chat just started about a month ago, you guys. It just started about a month ago, and the increasing, you know, here's my thoughts. I'm going to give IPC an opportunity. This weekend is a big weekend for IPC. This next week is a big week. These next 2 weeks is going to be a big week for IPC. They've got a lot of leaders, and we're not just talking about me, little old me with managing director, you know, only $353,000 in group sales or group volume. We're talking about people with tens of millions of dollars in group sales with MT4 trading capital accounts that are in the hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? Those people out there, they're the ones that are like, really, if they're not sweating, they're made of steel. You know, so there's a lot of people that are sweating small money, and I don't want to call small money because any amount of money is important to somebody. But at the same time, there are so many people with much more at stake. So I pay attention to those people and how they move and how they're acting. And a lot of them are having the same posture as me. Patience with the system, patience with the process, patience with Intelligence Prime Capital. It's literally done everything it said it was going to do for the last, I don't know, since August. You know, usually things that are just here today and gone tomorrow, they crap out in about 3-4 months. This is going on half a year. You know, so who knows? Who knows what can happen? I do know people are having issues, but let's just I'm going to be practicing patience even through it all, no matter what happens. So here's a quick suggestion to everyone that's dealing with issues. If you can't get them resolved in the support chat, then be patient until you can. That email is a flooded entity. And a lot of this stuff gets talked about on this YouTube video that I want you guys to go ahead and watch. I know I've said it several times, and you're probably like, okay, well, just finish so I can go ahead, or you're probably clicked off already or whatever. It's all good with me, trust me. I don't take it to heart. But it's a big week coming up for IPC. This global bonus is about to pay out. There's a lot of MDs and SDs that are going to be expecting that come the end of February. This weekend is when we get profits. We're getting profits from our trading. We're getting our management bonuses for people that have built teams. You know, for me, that's another close to $5,000 just in management bonuses. So, of course, I'm expecting that. And another thing, they've added things. They've made some upgrades already. They've increased the amount of ways that you can fund. Now, in the space, sometimes that can be a red flag. I will say that. But with these being stable coins, it's obviously not trying to pull your Litecoin, your XRP, all these different things that a lot of hypes they want all of. Doge, they just want everything. This is staying in the stable coin. The TRC, the ERC, and the BEP20. So you now have more options to make a deposit. So I think with a platform that has lasted this long, that is a tool that they are trying to use to make things more convenient. But then again, it could be the other way around. Nobody knows. The only people that know that are at the top of this Intelligence Prime Capital chain, and you know, we can only hope that they want to stay around and continue to do good work out here. But if they don't, we don't trip. We move on. So I said all this to say I wanted to provide these resources for everyone. I know this is a long video, but today is a big day in the life of IP Capital. For those of you that are dealing with withdrawal issues, I'm not talking about the last couple days. I gave the dates, and of course that Google document is going to give the dates on it as well. If you don't fall in those dates or that time allotment, or if you don't provide the right information, then it won't be seen. It won't be looked at, and you would have just wasted people's time. These resources are for the people that need them and for the people that want them as it pertains to the YouTube video. I thought it was a lot of great information, and I thought I should share it with you guys. I didn't want to try to play it on here or nothing like that. Or did I want to try to decipher all of it for you guys? Because it's a lot to unpack. But those that want the information, I'm giving it to you. All right? It'll be in the description below. With that being said, please put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. I'll see y'all in the next daily video. If you like this content, hit subscribe. If you want to be notified about everything going on here at BLJ, hit the notification bell as well. Peace out, y'all. See you on the next one.